Hip Hop Talkx. We got your boy coming straight out of the West Coast. You repping LA, right?
Compton.
Oh, Compton, y'all. Come on, in the building. Your boy, old gangster suicide today.
Yes, yes.
Tell him. Tell him.
One West is in the building. You know, I'm one of the last of the Mohicans of this realness out here.
Come on. He representing us the day long. You know how they do it out west. What did Pac say? I was born in New York. I went to Baltimore, slid up in Cali, and that's where I learned the game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we teach out here.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's
each one teach one.
Come on. See, that's where it's at, and I'm loving it. So drop on the fans, and thank you so much for gracing the show today. We graciously appreciate your time and you know, One West being here holding it down with Hip Hop Talkx, and of course Honeydew.
Yeah, Honeydew.
It's sticky and sweet, baby. It's sticky and sweet.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is. Come on.
I can tell from caramel skin tone. Okay.
Thank you, babe. And it's all 100. It's coming 100. It's a mix up in here. I'm mixed up. I'm all mixed up in here. But you know what? It's all good.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So let's jump into what you're doing. Let's get at the fans, because I saw you hollering at some fans. Actually, you were tweeting some fans and giving them advice about branding.
Branding is the key thing, and it's a big part of your success. I mean, if you're not branding, then how will people know about you? So that's a major part of it. You know, a lot of artists in these days and times, they feel like, well, you know, people just gonna know me just off my music. I'm like, well, what do you have to add to that? Because, you know, what if your music not good? We have a lot of artists that's in the music industry. Their music may not be good, but their branding is impeccable.
And yeah, I know a few of them cats out there, but since they got to feed their mama too, and they got to hold it down, I ain't gonna throw them under the bus, but you already know.
Oh yeah.
That come on. Well, you know what? It goes to show how powerful branding is. If you know, if it's making these cats huge, and they know when they told to get on the mic and drop a Sweet 16, we don't know what they quite saying.
Yeah, for real.
So you know, I get it, and it's powerful. And you know what? That's what I'm trying to apply here with what this, you know, what this little lady is trying to do on this end. Honeydew trying to make it sticky and sweet out here for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And we in this together.
Yeah, One West. That's what it's about.
One West.
The O represents the globe, and the one inside the O represents as one. No matter where you are or what side of the world you on, we all is one.
Come on, man. That's just love. That's love right there. I'm with that. As the day long, I'm with that. That is so dope. I love your concept. And what you offering, what you bringing, the magazine, you the CEO, you dropping advice on branding, you dropping, you know, even in your videos, you had mentioned something about bring your swag, bring that fire. Speak on that, brother.
I mean, well, my whole thing with no matter what it is, whether you're trying to be a musician, an attorney, a doctor, whatever it is, you never have a second chance to make a first impression. And that's a priority thing about it right there. You know, when you bring it, you got to bring it. And just like music, you know, sometimes artists, you know, they play music for you, and while it's playing, they're steady, oh, well, you know, on this, it ain't mixed that good. And I said, well, pretty much let the music speak for itself. You know, I can't hear it if I got to sit here and listen to the music and listen to you. Because if I hear something that's not up to par, best believe I'm going to advise you on it.
Well, you know what? Man, listen. Fans, any upcoming artists out there, whether it's hip hop, R&B, whether you're selling jelly beans, I don't know. But come on. At the end of the day, you are hitting it the nail on the head. It's about that first impression. And then also, if I'm coming to you, bringing my product and bringing my best to the man that's gonna make it all come together for me, the last thing I'm gonna do is talk it all down. You know, talk it like, you know, questioning things like I don't know how I'm supposed to bring it to you. You know how you're supposed to come on deck with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, hush all that up. Like you said, let the product speak for itself. you automatically gonna know because you've been in the game for too long not to.
Yeah, I got a major ear.
Well, that's, man, I love it. I love it. Yes, I do. Man, you out here doing a thing, helping the people, helping us, helping, getting the word out through your Now, how long has your magazine been out? How long?
4 years.
Okay, so it's been 4 years today,
One West
2016?
Magazine, we're on the 4th year right now. One West Magazine's been in existence. This is the 4th year of One West Magazine.
Okay, hey, congratulations. It sounds like it's on a roll. And I'm not too knowledgeable about magazines, but I know a little bit about business. And I know when it meets certain milestones, it only gets better and better.
Yes.
Yeah. You become a household name. You come up with the generations, and they go, yeah, One West, we in that One West. So speak on it for the fans that quite don't know how y'all get down at One West Magazine. Touch on a little bit of what the editors throw in there.
Well, we touch on music, fashion, lifestyle, suicide awareness, bullying awareness. Everyday life, just from the mainstream artist to your everyday person that's trying to get in the industry and become a mainstream artist. And I've been that artist before when I was younger that didn't have many outlets, because when we was coming up, we didn't have the internet.
Right.
It wasn't around. So we had to get out there and go shake hands and talk to people and go to certain areas where you probably originally wouldn't go, but you had to go because it was a part of the process. Regardless if you had to knuckle up or not, you still had to go shake hands and meet people. So my whole purpose of putting together One West Magazine, me and my bro Epidemic, Jason Pereira, who's the VP of One West and the creative director. Damian Sanders is my journalist. Antoinette is a writer. Doc Hollibet, he's my website guy. He controls and maintains the website. My whole purpose of putting One West together was to create an outlet for artists that didn't have a major budget. They're not signed to a record label, because there's other magazines out there, but you have to have a real budget in order to be in these magazines. So the whole purpose of One West was to create something that was in reach of a person's pocket without a budget, then out of reach of a person's pocket without a budget.
Salute. I gotta salute you on that, because at the end of the day, when I be checking what it costs, the cost of promos and what, I be like, I gotta work every day. I got mouths to feed and rent to pay, and I want to live my dream. But some of these fools out here is making it hard to reach. So big ups to you for that.
And it's in the stores. It sells in the 7-Eleven stores. We're pressing up 20,000 magazines quarterly, distributed all over Southern California, the Bay Area, Kansas, Missouri, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Buffalo, New York, Switzerland, Germany, Australia, France, London, and Japan.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
The team is doing their thing.
I have a major team. Wouldn't be no One West without the team I have.
Oh, that is absolutely, man, that is a blessing. And I'm so happy for you, brother. I'm happy for you. It makes me feel good as a black woman, to hear this coming out of, our fellow men in our community, and knowing, like, specifically, I want the up-and-coming artists, which I interview, and I give them a little shine, a little light, and maybe help open up that portal to their success, that they need to take note, in One West, and take advantage of what you also offer, and they need to come to you, come to the team, reach out to y'all with their budget, whatever they got, and see what can go down, because it sounds like that you have been on track.
If you got $75, man, with One West, we gonna do something for you.
Come on, y'all. And
we gonna branding.
There you go. And that's dope. That's dope. I'm happy you chimed in on that. I'm so happy, and I love the fact that you shared the details with the fans and the upcoming artists and new artists and those who's looking for more exposure and how they can get it. Because, I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, but because we need to, it's all 50 million of us here in the USA, and we need to, keep it right by each other. But also, we also need to keep it right truly by each other. And don't start getting greedy.
everybody's not going to keep it right, so you got to keep it right with the ones that's willing to keep it right. You know, everybody else eventually they may catch on, or some may not catch on, but everybody's not going to catch on.
Right.
It's just life.
That's right. Well, for those who do catch on and get it right, you know, I'm happy and we're thankful to have, One West magazine and the way y'all coming about it. And again, like you say, it's life, and we just take what comes with it and roll with it and make the best of it at the end of the day. So in the studio, and I'm sure you got your own studio. So what's happening in the studio? I know you had dropped a single early in the month. Was it early in the month?
Yeah, my Neva record.
Neva. Neva.
Yes, that's the first single off my Final Exit 2 album that will be releasing in September. So it's going to be a classic.
Oh, that's tight. So you having a whole album being released this fall, this September, that all the fans can go snatch that up.
Yes.
Oh, that's dope. So are you gonna have any features on here? Who's some of the producers and jumped on this project?
Well, Battle Cat is gonna be producing on there. My in-house producer, which is Stone Beats, is an artist that I manage. He's pretty much doing the whole album because the sound he has. He know the sound I like. Right. Yeah, and he brings it to the table.
So y'all mesh because y'all come together like a hand in a glove, and the chemistry, the sound, the vibe, and they bringing just straight you, no mistakes, just consistent. That's
for
what
real.
I'm saying. That's where it's at. So holler for the fans exactly where they can cop all your music, all your singles. Neva, where they need to hit you up at?
Anywhere online, they can hit me up at OG Suicide 1, and I spell suicide with a C. So OG CUICIDE and the number 1 on Twitter. Any shows or booking, you can hit up K Jack, which is my brother. He's the COO of One West. His Twitter is KAYJACK17. Any shows, any bookings, or anything to that matter, hit my bro up. He'll handle that part of the business. But I mean, I've been in the game for many years. We've been, pushing and paving the way for a lot of artists since 1987. So the name is out there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you run deep, and I'm sure you roll with Cube, Snoop, the whole camp.
Been knowing Snoop and Warren. I've been they're my bros. I've been knowing them before the music. Nate Dogg, RBX, the King T's and Tidy D's. Oh yeah, most definitely.
In the trenches, that's where it's at. Representing home. And you know what? That's what I love about the West Coast. I love New York, Camp Low. All Jay. Everybody. But my love just always get just something about the West, something about Cali. The Cali love, the Cali closeness. How y'all be holding each other down, how Snoop go out there, how you got, One West holding it down for the budgets and getting everybody branded. I just love it. And I think that, a lot of New York is kind of slipping in that area. Y'all still holding it down. And, I salute y'all on that because that's something that we have to keep together. That has to stay cohesive, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah. So big ups for that. Big salute, and I'm sure that if whoever's out there is smart enough to recognize that, will give y'all your props and keep it.
Oh, yeah. Props is there. You know what I mean? Because before the magazine, before the music, before any of this, like you say, in the trenches, I was well known in the trenches before I started doing music. Right. A lot of people chose football, basketball, and baseball, to get out to street life. I chose music because that was my way of expressing myself.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then you did, you took that gift, and like you said, you've been running with it 87, before 87. Hey, that's a long-ass run.
Yes.
So you knew what you was doing from straight one. Ain't that, come on. Just getting it in.
People how to run, how to hit the ground with their feet moving.
That's where it's at.
Hit the ground with your feet moving.
That's what I'm talking about. Man, I love it. I want to play a little game with you.
Okay.
You gonna be my first. You gonna be my. You gonna be my
go.
first artist.
Okay.
But before I throw this out here, it's basically it's called and help me out, help your girl out, Honeydew. You know, I sometimes trip over my own words. Nothing here that I do is scripted. Everything is straight off the dome. Nothing is written.
Okay.
None of
Okay.
that. You know, I peep you, I check you out and whatever, and get to know you and listen to your music, which I've been on you since, you know, early, way back. You know, I go way back, so we right there. But let's go ahead and jump into it. But I just want to send you love from Ohio. You know,
Oh yeah.
Bone Thugs. We do it from the O to Cali. So much love, you know, from the O to Cali, straight up.
For sure.
Yeah, I love it. So here we go. The game is Tupac's. Get the fuck out of here with that. You feel me? So either you with it and you be like, yeah, I do that, or get the fuck out of here with that. So
Okay.
So and if you need an example, it's like when Tupac, when you know the story. I ain't gotta spit it out there and cause nobody to get all they feelings upset, get all caught up in their feelings. Well, why you bringing up bullshit? Why you know? But you know when Pac was asked to do certain things, he was like, man, I don't get down with that. Get the fuck out of here with that. Okay, we own it. All right. So this is the game. Before you get in the shower, do you pee before you get in the shower, or do you just go ahead and let it rip in the shower?
No, I mean I gotta piss before I get in the shower. You know, I don't want to piss. I don't want to piss on my feet and shit like that. You know what I mean?
So in essence, how would you chime in on that? Would that be so? That's basically get the.
Oh yeah, get the fuck out of here with that one. Oh yeah, that's mandatory. You know what I'm saying? That's for them cats that sit down to pee. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I love it. You rolling with me. That's what it's about.
Yeah,
all right.
Them woman ways right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't get out like that. For sure, get the fuck out of here with that. You hear me knocking?
Oh, I love it. All right, so I appreciate that. That's dope. Let's keep the next question rolling.
Let's
get
go.
The fuck out of here with that. So here we go. Hang with me. Okay, so like when it comes to loving your girl,
yeah,
do you get down with the rose petals, or do you just take the satin sheets? How you roll with it?
Oh yeah, the rose petals mandatory.
Oh, rose petals, man. He's a sexy man right there. I love that. Yeah, right. That's sweet. Mm-hmm. All right, well, the last question, the last one. I appreciate
I'm a Leo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
can't get a jungle.
You very protective too.
You damn right.
And you know what? If somebody get on your wrong side, it's gonna get popping.
I'm the wrong one, boy, because they can't be in the same building as me. They got to exit stage right, mandatory.
I just felt the earthquake.
Oh yeah, they will too. They know.
Oh Lord, that's funny. So let's throw in this last question.
Okay.
Let's see. Straight off my dome, I'm gonna go with.
Yeah.
Straight up off here, I'm gonna go with.
Let's get it.
Let's see. Katt Williams or your boy Kevin Hart.
What about him?
Katt Williams, are you with how he acting today? How he performing today? Like the shit that's been going on all this week. How you feel about that? Is that get the fuck out of here with that shit, or?
I mean, I feel like I don't know who's in his ear, but you know, I mean, he needs some people in his ear to really help this brother get some help, so he could get back to Katt Williams. Right now, he's not Katt Williams. You know what I mean? His mind is discombobulated right now, so he's going through something, and without the right help, he's going to continue. Right. You know, crash landing straight down to the ground. So he for surely needs some help. That's mandatory.
That's mandatory. Yeah, he needs some help. Because if he was to, well, we ain't going to go there because you a Leo. So I ain't going to say if his pint size get down stepped up to you, what it would be. We already know mandatorily what that would be. Like he got it in Philly. You just can't be going out there.
But if you look at the footage, how he was standing there and the way he was moving, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So somebody could have stepped in prior to that happening, but everybody's stuck on, you know, the negative. We're in the negative time right now. So people want to see shit happen so they can put it on their phones and send it to the websites. But my whole thing is the websites profit while everybody else family die or something happened bad. And when somebody get hurt, do any of these websites that's promoting this negativity give any money to the families that's hurt and suffered from this? They're making millions off the views, but are they contributing? They promoting and enhancing this shit. That's why in One West magazine we don't push that shit.
We
don't
down
push
like that.
negative. If you're on drugs, that's your personal life. I want to talk about your career, and my journalists push, you know, what are you doing or what do you got going? You know, the positive side of you. Your negative side is a demon. We don't want to put your demons out there. We're trying to find a way to help people get rid of their demons.
Well, you know what, that is well said, and I'm glad you spoke that for the fans. And I pray for Katt, and hopefully, you know, he'll check out this interview and hear what you got to, you know, holler at a boy. So, yeah, so he needs to definitely surround himself by the love. And like you said, skip out, get the F out of here with them demons.
Yeah. Because I mean, ain't nobody perfect. Me myself, I'm a suicide survivor at age 22. You know, I experienced being homeless, nowhere to live. Been abandoned when I was 18 months. Like the lady I was just on the phone with is my godmom. You know, I have godmothers, but my real mother, she was a drug addict. Left me abandoned. I was adopted. I was bringing so much drama to the house I was living in when I was 16 to where my adopted mom daughters was kind of in control, so they put me out. And from there, you know, from 16 to 22, I lived and slept wherever I could and robbed and steal and sold drugs and did whatever I could. And December the 31st, 1991, it came to a point in my life. I was 22. I felt like I had came to the end of my ropes where I feel like I was just taking up space. And I actually took a gun and put it to my head, and you know, I shot myself in the head.
Oh my God!
God spared my life for a reason, and you know, my life was spared. And since then, you know, I've mentored the youth. I go speak at schools. I mean, I embrace people. Yeah. You know, that's what I do. Just like right now, you know, anybody out there that hear this interview, this is something I do when I'm on the radio being interviewed or wherever I'm being interviewed at. My personal cell phone number, if you ever are going through something or feel like you're being bullied and need somebody to talk to, or you're considering suicide and you need somebody to talk to because you may not want to talk to your family because you may feel like they're going to think you crazy, because that's how I felt. When I was at that point in my life, I was in the neighborhood what they considered a shooter. So I was well known. You know, when I was gang banging, I was gang banging. So my whole thing is my personal number is 310-480-6827. 310-480-6827. If you ever got something on your mind and you feel like it's heavy on your heart and you don't know who to talk to, I'm here for you, because I've been in them shoes that you walking in. So let me walk with you, because I can show you how to walk out of them into some better ones.
Man, that's deep. That's deep. We appreciate that here at Hip Hop Talkx. I personally thank you so much that you like an angel. You like that light at the that light, that little ray of light, that little ray of hope. And you know, I hope that the fans or like anyone out there that you know have the opportunity, the blessing to catch this interview will see what you just did, and I think that's cool.
I get phone calls on the regular from people, and I love to talk to people. I love to help people. I love to give people advice. And, you know, even the people that hit me up, I always call and check on them and make sure they still good and they okay. And they be blown away because they be like, wow, man, you really real about this, huh? Man, I've been there, so I know what it feels like. And some people never get discouraged and let people tell you, you know, to the fans out there, anybody going through something that, you know, you think about committing suicide, then you weak. No, you're not. You're not weak. Not at all. Because like I said, when it happened to me, I was one of the coldest persons in the streets at the time. Wow. So you're not weak. It's just sometimes something happened in your life and it just clicked just like that. And something takes over you and it's no control. And it happened to me, and I had no control. Because I remember when I was younger, I used to hear about suicide, and I would say, I'll never do nothing like that. Until December the 31st, 1991, I did it. God spared my life, knock on wood, and I'm here for a reason.
Yeah, I'm thankful too. I'm so happy. And you're such a success in so many ways. And like you said, you were meant to be here. And I see why. And much love to you on that. That is amazing.
And living proof, life gets better if you just stay focused and believe and keep going after your dream and get up off the couch and go for it. It'll happen for you.
Well, thank you. I'm doing that myself, and I know what you've been through too. I've been through similar things, but God has spared me from going as far as you have, and I'm grateful and thankful. But for those of us who do need you, at least we know you down for us and you're here for us, and you give us a way to reach out to you to make sure, and you're genuine. That's just straight genuine.
It's my direct number. I answer that every day.
See, man, I wish I could hug you.
Hey.
I wish I could give you a hug.
Oh yeah, give me a cyber hug.
Go all in.
Sure.
Man, you make my night. That is so beautiful, and thank you so much for giving me and Hip Hop Talkx and my staff, my little staff, the time for what we're building. I have dreams too, of course, being the Oprah of hip hop, doing One West, supporting hip hop and upcomers and those who need us. And I'm gonna just do my best to follow in your shoes and help those who are in need, and keep them from going as far as you did. But our Heavenly Father watched over you.
Yes.
Because He knew.
Yeah, I mean, we feed the homeless. We do it. Right now, I'm in process of setting up some centers, for suicide prevention and bullying prevention. I'm in process right now. I'm setting that up. I have One West, One World Foundation.
Oh
yeah.
Well, I'll make certain as my fortune flows in, and I'll flow some your way, and I look forward to that. And we'll definitely continue to connect, and and I'll continue, Hip Hop Talkx, and me personally, Honeydew. If you need me to do a feature, you need me to support, you need me to show up, I'll definitely work that out, and be there for you and for y'all.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Well, before we wrap things up, I do want to make certain that we got everything covered for the fans. They know where to find you on Twitter. One West Magazine. How to reach you. They directly got your phone number.
That new issue right there on Stands Now with Bow Wow on the cover. Frank Lucas and George Jung in there. The guy they made the movie Blow About. Yes. He's in the magazine, and Frank Lucas. Oh yeah, it's going down. It's in stores now.
That's beautiful. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Yes, congratulations. I mean, wow. I'm really, really impressed. And you fuel me, and you empower me, and you encourage me. And I'm just very thankful.
Likewise.
And I'm feeling the love. And when I come out there, I'm going to spend some time.
Oh, yeah. Anytime.
Well, anytime. Man, thank you so much. Oh, Gangsta Suicide. It's been a pleasure. And we appreciate your time here at Hip Hop Talkx. Also, for all the Hip Hop Talkx fans, continue to tune in. We'll have a lot more, amazing artists like your boy, Oh, Gangsta Suicide. He knows the score. He knows the deal. He's here for y'all. Y'all know where to hit him up. Whatever you do, please follow him on Twitter. Please pick up the magazine and support. He's feeding hood, and LA is no joke when it comes to hunger. I've seen it. I've been out there for miles. I'm like, what is going on up in here?
Oh yeah.
So I know you holding it down for the city and doing your part, and you will continue. Mandatory.
And tell them too, make sure y'all check out the website, onewestmagazine.com.
Yep, y'all go hit up the website for the onewestmagazine.com. Don't play, support. We need to stick together. From Ohio, matter of fact, from New York to LA, we need to, hold it down and support and do what we can, because no matter what, every community, like Pac said, I thought I was escaping, New York. I thought I was escaping Boston, get to LA, get to Cali, and it's the same thing.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere.
We all in this, exactly. We in this together. Well, thank you so much for gracing your spirit and your story and all that you do on Hip Hop Talkx, and your girl Honeydew, Starlet Smile.
Oh, yeah.
And I look forward, and if you need me for anything, I'm there.
Likewise. Holla at me anytime.
You know that's right. West Side, West Coast, your boy, OG Suicide in the building.
One West.
One West. Represent. Hey, I'm going to pick that magazine up, too.
For sure.
I'll pick some up and pass them around and give them out to some fans, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that'll work.
Much love to you and the family and to moms. And when I see you, I want some hugs.
Mandatory. That's automatically.
Lucky me. Hey, appreciate you. Love you. Thank you so much, OG.
All right, y'all.
Take care. God bless. Hey, stay in touch.
You too.
Okay, thank you. I will.
All right. All right.